Hello everyone. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to add and subtract two sine waves the same way I've done here on an Excel sheet. First thing you do, you open an Excel spreadsheet, so you open that there and you can put your titles there. I'll start with the degrees, so I'll just put the degrees there, or degree. And you can right click on that and change the alignment if you want. So you go to format cell and go to alignment. For instance, if you want it from top to bottom, you move this text this way, minus 90 degree, and you just write it that way. Or you can go back there again and change it to however you want. And if I change it this way, then it'll just turn it that way. And you can change all sorts of things there in the format cell. I'm not going to talk about all those things, how to do an Excel sheet. It's just basically about how to add and subtract sine waves using a spreadsheet. So we'll leave that as that, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use this, copy and paste it in the other columns as well. But I'll get rid of the titles and change them to different things. For instance, the next column I want Radians, so I'll just put down rad, and this one I'll just use V1, which is my waveform 1. And if I could quickly look at what we have here, just for the first one, degrees, what you do, you just put 0 there in the first row, and in the second row say 10 degrees. So you just go by 10 degrees and then highlight these two. Instead of writing 10 to 20, 30, 40 and all that, writing it all manually, you can just highlight 0 and 10 and then move the cursor, the mouse, to the corner of this, the right bottom corner of this box, until you get an X, and then drag it down until you get 360 degrees. So any extras you can just delete. 360 is enough. Radians, the formula for radians is degree times pi over 180. So we'll just write here equals, the degree is this one, which is A2. I can just write A2, or just click on this and say times, as star, pi in Excel language is PI in capital with a parenthesis open and parenthesis closed, over 180. Enter. We can again drag these boxes to make them a little bit bigger, so you have space for all those things. And then go back to this box and again to the corner of it until you get an X, and then drag it down until you get to 360 degree, and it's done that for you, converted all the degrees to radians. For V1 you can have, in this example we have 5 times 5 star sine omega t, which is sin, and our omega t is this one. So sorry, I should have had parentheses open. Sorry, this is just the title. I'm getting confused. So this is just the title, so you can just say sine omega. You could just write it however you want, omega t. That's just the title. It's not the title, it's the formula for that thing, but we're not actually formulating that. That row is just the names of what waveforms and what degrees and all those things that we have. So that's that one. V2 goes on the second column, V2, equals, in this example we have 8 sine omega t, that should have been in brackets omega t minus pi over 6. And now pi, if I just go to symbols, and find pi. Pi over 6 and close the brackets, and that's your formula. And then this one could be V1 plus V2, enter, and that one could be your V1 minus V2, enter. You can just get rid of the extra title, and we can just increase the space here. Like that. And in this column, now we have to write the equation for this. So we write equals 5 star, which is times sin in capital, and our omega t is here, but we have to open a bracket or parenthesis and click on that, or just write B2 because it's column B, row 2, and close the bracket, enter. Just make sure you enter, use the enter key rather than going with the mouse to the next box or something like that, because it'll just confuse the formula. This is now formulated. Then you go to the corner again until you get an X, and then drag it down all the way. So it's all done for you. When you see E minus 15, that just means this value times 10 to the power of minus 15. And for V2, again, equals, in this example we have 8 sin capital, brackets open, omega t is this one, minus pi over 6. We could just work out how much that is, and it's about 0.52, but that would be rounding it, so we just put the actual value. So pi in capitals, and bracket open, bracket close. That's just the language of, and that's just the pi in Excel language, over 6, and then close the bracket again, enter. So there's an error there. I need to sort that somewhere. Oh yeah, there's no star. I should have put 8 times sine. And that's done. Then drag that as well all the way to the bottom of the column, and that's your V2. So we've formed V1 and V2. Now we need to add them together. We write equals, V1 is this, you click on that, plus you click on V2, enter, and then you drag that one as well. That's done. And V1 minus V2, that's equal V1 minus V2. Right. There's a problem. Yeah, we put a hyphen. Minus V2, enter. And we drag that as well all the way to 360 degree, and that's done. So we've got all the formula and equations and the numbers and values. Now you need to plot the graph. What you do, you highlight the degrees, press Control on the keyboard, and highlight whichever else you want to have the graph of. I want all of them, so just highlight everything and go to, if you're not already on insert, go to insert, go to this or this one, line or scatter. I like this one, scatter, and choose whichever style you want. Again, I like this one. So that just plots the graph for you, and it tells you you can make this, you can move it around, you can make it bigger. If you go to the corners of the box, you can stretch it, and it's got a guide here. So the blue is V1, red is V2, green is V1 plus V2, and purple is V1 minus V2. And you can put titles there if you want. You can just put a text box there anywhere, and you can stretch that and type addition and subtraction of waves, and just enter that there, and that is your waveforms added and subtracted for you. And if you highlight on any of them waves, it goes and highlights the columns, which one is which, but you can see that here as well. So that's the way it's done, and it's all done for you on Excel sheet. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did so, please don't forget to subscribe and share and put a like down there. Thank you. Bye-bye.